Can't keep my truck to myself. Think I dusted off, favorite shoes still on the shelf. In case my Mexican is in need. Am I coming out of right field? Ooh, I'm betting on myself now. I've been feeling this is deal with the chips now. Might be over now, but my black belt is real. Ooh, I'm betting on myself now. I've been feeling this is deal with the chips now. Might be over now, but my black belt is real. One take. Shout out to Portugal the Man.
It's time for my favorite time of the week. When you get there, Papa, try to speak. Release surprises today. You better act fair. Watch 10 Minutes of Schaub.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Schaub. Join the Patreon. Join the Discord. We have shows. I am performing tonight, so you can't see that, but it's at Fourth Wall. But I'm also performing on the 5th at the Brewport Tap Room in El Segundo. And I'm also performing on the 26th at the Setup in Culver City, Gerardo.
July 19th, San Jose Improv with Jesus Sepulveda.
Boom. Roasted.
Yeah.
Not really. But anyways, that's not why
Everything's
you're here.
on Spotify.
Everything is on Spotify.
But you already know that.
You already know that. That's not why you're here. What you're here for is to watch 10 Minutes of Schaub. So play the chin clip, start the timer now.
Boom. Face ID did not recognize you, but
Yeah, I don't know where my phone is.
all right. So the first clip is posted by Successful Egg 8345. It's called Happy Hippo Salesman vs. User. Brendan Schaub edition. Snake Oil Salesman. Dicey. It's a long title, dude.
We love Happy Hippo clips so much.
Let's see.
Listen, I use Happy Hippo every single day, whether I'm doing podcasting, stand-up, just out with the kiddos. I couldn't figure out what's going on. And then I'm like, what's the one thing I've changed? What's the one thing I've been taking lately? And it was kratom. So I called the doctor, and he's like, it's actually one of the signs, man. It's a very small case, but you can get vertigo from taking it.
Vertigo.
I haven't had since.
Vertigo is really bad. You can't like walk, you like have to stay in your bed and you like fall over.
You basically just don't know where you're at, right? Or what is it?
I think you have like, well, I don't
have
really
no
know.
cl- I have no
I think
clue
you like
about
fall
vertigo.
over if you have vertigo and you feel like you have a headache maybe.
I know that Bono is like the most famous case of vertigo, right?
Bono had vertigo?
He made the song.
Oh, I don't know that song.
You got to cover it, dude. we got to cover vertigo now.
now.
Shout out Portugal the Man.
Yeah, shout out to Ireland.
Yeah. Honestly, the best way to describe
Bono.
it, it's not like if you drink some.
For Bono, not Portugal the Man.
Oh, yeah.
That would be highly redacted if I thought Portugal the Man was from Ireland.
Crazy caffeinated liquid. It's not like that. You get this
country or
warm,
the state?
balanced, just zoned in feeling. I'm like, I'll try it. And he's like, it's not addictive and all this stuff. And I started taking it, and it reminds you of like Adderall with the chill though. It doesn't hype me up as much as Adderall, but it gives me a little bit of spike. So I started
my
using
God, dude.
Both. He takes both.
Jesus.
Just admit, does he need Adderall for something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dicey.
I don't know. Really, do we need kratom or Adderall? Honestly, anyone?
I don't know if you have like attention deficit disorder, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Subscribed for that?
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have no clue.
for my comedy shows. I started using it for podcasts. And I found when I was doing my TV stuff, started using it. I'm like, damn, I'm taking it 7 days in a row. A lot of people go,
7 days
"Hey,
a
man,
week.
causes that."
No, that sounds to me like a drug addict.
Yeah.
Start taking it 17, like use it for this, use it for that, 17 days in a row. Why 17? It's your random numbers guy moment there,
Yeah.
B. Okay.
Jeez.
I had a drug issue, and then I went to kratom. Now I'm addicted to kratom, and so there's just I get from both ends. Go to HappyHippo.com. They have gummies, powders, however you want to get your kratom, whatever gets you in that flow state. Let Happy Hippo get you. The only company that I trust. Try out the new K-Dips right now. Go to HappyHippo.com. Promo code is THICK23. That's THICCC23. You get 20% off for life. Share with your friend, share with your brother, your aunt, whoever. It's the best kratom on the planet. It's the only kratom I trust. HappyHippo.com. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're
Wow.
blockbuster.
Yeah, blockbuster.
What's a K-dip, do you think?
I think it's an amount of kratom.
Oh, it's like a measurement?
I don't know. You asked me. I think that's
Yeah,
what
no,
it
it's
is.
like a guess. So like a K-dip's like that much.
Yeah.
Do you put it in a drink and then drink it? Or do you drink it like from a cup?
If you were to ask me, I'm thinking Schaub's ingesting or injecting this shit.
He takes it around. It comes like it's clearly a cup that you drink. He puts it in his shoe and then he drinks it. No, he like puts it in a needle and he's like doing like, and the tiger, The tiger thick. The thick boy employees are looking at him like, what are you doing? Is he Schaub doing steroids? No, it's worse. He's injecting.
He injects
kratom.
it. He's like, where's my favorite shoe at?
He's trying to turn it into heroin. He heard it came from heroin, so he's like, well, I guess that's the way you do it. Doesn't even have any needles. B. Yikes.
Because I know Adderall you could snort and swallow, right?
Yeah, you can do both. I don't think you're not supposed to snort it, but it's like I get it's like more of a high or it gets you right away. If you snort it, goes right to your brain.
Yeah, right to the bloodstream.
If you were to get this like online, I almost said like call, but you're not going to call them like, hey, the promo code.
Yeah.
But as you're typing in thick boy or whatever,
Thick 23.
thick 23, you're probably like thinking about your life decisions, right?
Yeah.
That's not.
With each C, you're like,
All right, one more C. How smart you are is like the amount of C's you type in before you realize what you're doing is redacted. Yeah.
all right. So this next one's posted by One Honeydew 338. It's called Bappa wishes he had troll defenders to beat us up. Laughing cat emoji. Yikes. Hopefully he's not talking about us, B.
Yeah, no.
Do you guys have troll defenders?
No.
Trolls were for girls, and then they had action figures. Or stone defenders.
What?
Oh, I like troll defenders. I wish I had a troll defender that just beat up the Reddit guys.
That was a long time ago.
Beat up violence, B?
Oh my
Come
God.
on, man. What are we doing here, Papa?
Let's go, Bappa.
I thought you didn't read the comments. I thought you posted and ghosted. Now you want to beat people up?
Yeah.
Hopefully not some of our boys, not some of our guys.
I hope he doesn't like, I hope we're not the faces of those Reddit guys.
I don't know. We don't matter, dude.
Yeah,
we
hopefully
don't
not.
count.
Please
There's
don't
no
post
way,
us on Reddit.
dude. I mean, Sorghum Bird.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Sorghum. Oh, yeah. He sees that. I'm ridiculous.
he built the ground. If Bappa was like shaking me or trying to strangle me, I'd be, listen, there's a guy who built the ground we walk on. His name is Sorghum Bird. He's ridiculous. He does this. He's from South Oregon or something. Rat him out right away. He rat himself out, dude.
All right. Well, hopefully he's not talking about us.
Just kidding.
This next one's posted by All I Do Is Lie to You. It's called Lids in Jerusalem.
So disrespectful to call him lids.
Wailing Wall,
Wailing Wall.
the holiest site for Jews on the planet. And I'm making this video, and instead of thinking about the significance of that, I'm thinking about how this hat has thrown my hairline out of whack. That's when you know you need a lot of work and that you are nowhere close to God. So I apologize.
That bucket hat, you know what it'll do?
It'll keep you busy.
There you go, B. You know, it's 7 times a week. Okay. Yeah.
But is he Jewish or no?
No, I think he's probably just visiting. He's probably like, you know, evading some kind of trial or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, dicey. Here. Afghanistan. Is Israel near Afghanistan?
Jerusalem. How does it say Jerusalem? It's probably just Jerusalem.
Yeah,
huh?
probably just.
Oh,
Jerusalem.
okay.
I don't know if there's a better way of saying it.
Iraq.
Like the right way. Iraq, Iran, Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against you saying the country the right way, but just the way he does it.
What do you think offends him more? People saying countries' names wrong or people calling him Lids?
Probably anything that Crowder's done to him the last few weeks.
I think Lids is a cool name.
Lids?
I mean,
it would be a cool name if it wasn't about his eyelids being droopy or whatever.
Oh, okay. If it was like he was a hat guy.
That might be an insult too. You wear hats too much, people call you lids.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah, that's dicey, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So this next one is All I Do Is Lie to You Again. It's called Barn Door continues his undefeated streak of being wrong. Let's see.
Ted Bundy never admitted it. Ted Bundy, the only way they got him.
No, later on he did.
No, he never did.
Bring it up.
No, the only way, let me clear it up, Jen. The only way he would talk about it is in third person, as if he knew the guy. He never admitted to it. No, never admitted to it. Even when they went on death row, they're like, you want to say anything? He's like, fuck you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man.
Are you sure?
He knows he's wrong.
That's Brandon's biggest fear is those 3 words.
Oh yeah, he hears it so much and then he's wrong, but he's never learned.
Yeah. Australia's 7 days ahead. Are you sure? Yeah, man.
yeah, man. Dude, Australia, they didn't admit it until like the 7th day.
He never admitted to it.
Getting there.
After more than a decade of denials, he confessed to 30 murders committed, and they think it's over 30. They think it's more like 70.
He confessed to him.
But he confessed to that.
He doesn't even realize he's wrong, or he refuses to acknowledge.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But also, too, don't serial killers just confess to murders because they're already locked up? They're like, yeah, dude, I got millions of murders.
Yeah, I don't know why they do it, but yeah, what's the reason to say you didn't do it? Unless you're like real, well, they are real psychos, so maybe they're just like, it's a bit for them to never confess.
Yeah, take it from the homies.
Just like how Bappa lies, but not with murder. He makes up all these stories.
He does lie about Murder's Row, though.
Yeah. Though, that's a different kind of murder. Yeah. One of the 1,000.
So he did actually confess. Look at how psycho he was.
Hey, go to that. It said, did Ted Bundy ever actually confess? Go to that. You don't want to use Google. What are we, fucking soy boys?
Soy boys?
Google's for soy boys?
I don't understand.
Boner alert! News flash. Google's for soy boys.
What is a soy boy, dude?
I think it's like an idea, like someone who's weak. I guess they eat soy instead of real meat, maybe. Is that what it is? Soy protein instead of meat protein? That's my guess.
Soy boy.
I'm not deep in the chat board.
Because like on first, listen, soy boy to me is like mad racist. But it's not that, right?
I don't think it has anything to do with race.
Oh, okay.
It's more like what they refuse to, I guess, they're like vegans or vegetarians or something, and that's bad to show.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so that's why everyone wants to make him soy boy number one, is because he hates soy boys.
Oh, do they say that on the Reddit? I missed that.
So if you go to the all-time top post on Reddit,
right,
it's like upvote this to make soy boy or to make Brendan Schaub pop up when you search soy boy.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, for sure.
And then so there's another post today that's like he's within the top 20 now.
Wow.
If you search soy boy, Brendan Schaub shows up.
Yeah, it's like a dumb meathead insult.
Yeah,
it's like probably one of the go-tos for Brendan to call somebody.
That's. Yeah, he's got around that yellow bus, VW.
Here we go. Last minute confession.
Ted Bundy believed that if he confessed his crimes, the courts would postpone his execution. By confessing, Bundy figured that the Florida governor would allow Bundy to live so that he could be used as a tool to locate the body of some of the missing victims.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah, he's like making it more kid-friendly by accident. Ted Bundy. Confessing.
Also, it was a VW Bug, not a bus.
Oh, right. Well, very easy. Actually really hard. Any of size.
I mean, how did he fit in that thing? It's tiny.
Good question.
I mean, this is the only takeaway.
But Bundy was wrong. His appeals were all used up. The governor's office ignored Bundy's request for a stay of execution with the death.
36 women.
In the days prior to his death, Bundy finally confessed to the chilling murders of 36 women. They think it's 70, by the way. Damn. The murders took place across multiple states. Most were young women, some as young as 12. Jesus.
What?
Investigators believe that Bundy could have been responsible for the deaths up to 100 women, but with the man the media dubbed the co-ed killer, now dead for over 30 years, it's highly unlikely that the world will ever know exactly how many killed. So literally right before he was sentenced to death. Wow, but when they originally caught him, the only way they could fill in the holes is by him talking about, well, this is how the guy's doing it. And they're like, oh, it's clearly him.
Jeez.
Isn't that crazy?
Ted Bundy is different.
Yeah.
Ted Bundy. Women on his list tonight.
Ted Bundy will keep you busy.
He keeps people busy.
Yeah.
Well, cheers to Brennan for not calling him gay, though. I thought for sure that was going to happen.
For sure, yeah. There's progress when, you got to say something when you see some progress. You know?
Yeah. If you say something, see something.
Yeah.
As Brendan would say.
All right, so this one's posted by Max Powerbike. This one's really short. It's just Brendan's brain working overtime to tie his shoes. And I thought it was pretty funny to watch. There's no sound to it.
Okay.
But he's tying his great shoes. I actually like those shoes. And his tongue is out. What do you think of those shoes right there?
Yeah, they're probably the least offensive Brendan shoes I've seen.
Offensive?
Yeah. And most of his shoes are offensive to me and people with eyesight. But he, like the way he's tying it, I can see what is it? Richard Attenborough, or what are those documentaries where the British guy is like, and you see the monkey goes upside the tree to meet another monkey. He's climbing, and Brendan is tying his shoes. It takes him long to do so. He has to fold his tight pants up so that the whole shoe is visible to the camera. His watch is also in frame, and his tongue is out. This is the only way he can tie shoes.
He extracts his tongue to tie the knot.
Is it David Attenborough? I don't know. Something like that.
All right, so this next one's posted by Icarus Libs. It's called Brendan Schaub Asks an Important Question, which when doesn't he, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
is this a food truck?
Yeah, food truck.
Nice.
Or below the belt.
What's up, big dog?
What's going on?
What's up, champ?
Chilling, man. Out here in LA, loving this weather.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
A little different. Jersey's nice right now, right?
It's starting to cool. It just got a cold front. Last week, 2 weeks ago, so it was about 60. Now 60 and 50.
And it gets cold out there. Good food, though.
Oh, yeah. Chicago pizzas.
Hell yeah, dog. How you feeling, man?
New Jersey has Chicago pizzas? Wait,
Did he say that?
I'm lost here.
I missed that. I was so taken aback by the beginning of like, hey man, what's up, man? Like he asked him hello. He said basically hello twice.
Yeah.
And then he started going directly into weather.
Yeah.
I think he asked about weather a few times. Like, does something weird just happen before the interview?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was saying this because I watched your fight, which amazing performance against Ryan Bader. Obviously, you were in the UFC, went to Bellator. You know, you fought some tough guys in Bellator. You know, you're getting kind of, you know, your beak wet in Bellator. And then you get Ryan.
Getting your beak wet. I like saying that.
He's not let the man say anything, really.
Yeah.
He's telling him his whole life.
Yeah.
That if he were to interview us, hey, so you're Gerardo Alarcon, right? Yeah, man. So you're from Rancho Cucamonga, right? Yeah, dude. Yeah. So you just started therapy, dude? Yeah, okay. Like, what?
All right, that's the show.
Getting your beak wet in therapy, huh, man? Yeah, okay. All right. See you later.
Bader, who's been a perennial monster, you know, talking about a heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion. So I was like, man, this is a tough fight for Corey, man. This is the first kind of test in Bellator. To me, this was like the first fight to see if the decision to go to Bellator is the right choice. I mean, is that and also the UFC?
No way is that the real.
Yeah, it's edited.
That's edited.
It's very well done, though. It's funny.
I mean, that's all he says is, I mean.
You know, they're running business. So I get Ryan Bader, who's been a perennial monster, you know, talking about a heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion. Like, you just won fights. I'm like, what are we doing, man? Like, let's line up the fighters. And Ryan Bader is that.
What's going through that guy's head right now?
He's probably like, oh, man, I'm going to let this guy talk, dude.
Yeah.
Did they pay them for this or?
Well, that's the whole like controversy of like, if you do this, you get Rogan. Remember that?
Oh, so he's trying to get on Rogan. So he's just going to be silent while Schaub talks until he gets on Rogan?
I'm also dumb, though. So
yeah, who knows?
I'm assuming, because I remember one of the weeks of 10 Minutes of Schaub, there was like, Ariel's drone strike, where Ariel was like, you know, I don't promise people other things. Like, at least I pay my fighters when they come on. Something like that, right? Or I don't have to pay the fighters. I don't have to pay the fighters.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so redacted.
Well, maybe this guy's like us and he's homeless. He's just like, Schaub, I get to laugh in his face, but I'm not going to do it to his face.
While Schaub's talking, he's like, Brendan Schaub just goes, B.
Yeah, that's probably what he's thinking. You're absolutely
The
right.
highest level. You're talking about 2 division weight.
Or him and Brendan shot up a bunch of kratom before this.
Yeah, they took some K-dips. got busy.
Champion, he's beat everybody. So when he came to Bellator, it's always tricky, man, because it's different. A lot of UFC guys, and everyone say, oh, Bellator's just because UFC, or one championship just because UFC.
Bro, he just goes.
A lot of those guys who were UFC superstars went to Bellator, they weren't in their prime. Ryan Bader, who's been a perennial monster, you know, talking about a heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion. So we didn't know where Bellator was at. To me, that like solidified you making the right decision.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What's the decision making for this clip, even with editing? Is like, let's both dress up like we're in disguise, and go next to a bush and talk about moving to Bellator for 15 minutes or whatever the actual clip is.
Well, listen,
CTE is the tag.
CTE is the tag. You know, we all love Brendan Schaub here,
of
right?
course.
We love Brendan Schaub, and maybe he's taking too much on. You know. He should probably let the guys behind the camera be like, let's not go to the bushes. Let's go shoot over here.
Yeah.
But I feel like Brendan's probably just like, the truck's right there. Let's just shoot right here kind of thing.
Good question. Is it just a bad staff, like bad direction, or is Schaub just sort of like deciding what they do?
I think he has the reins.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Rather the Ocean Gate CEO have the reins.
Ocean Gate CEO. All right. So this one's All I Do Is Lie to You Yet Again. It's called Bapa's Got a Brand New North Star. Do you want to make any guesses as to who it is?
Let's see. New North Star in the news. RFK, maybe.
Oh, that's a great guess, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dude, Glenn Beck. When's the last time you heard that name?
Glenn Beck.
What? Talk about left field, or as Papa would say, right field.
Let's see.
Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck.
Well, I was a fan. Still am.
I was a fan. He was at Fox, left Fox. Bro.
He's at the Blaze.
He owns the place. Bro. When I say his studios are the best studio we've been in studios.
Yeah.
Any like podcasts, like no.
You're in one now, you dummy. Do you not know you're in a studio? What a fool.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been in studios. Okay.
Okay.
Currently in one.
A lot of studios keep you busy, right, B?
Right.
Dude, so he bought the old Paramount lot.
Oh boy. In Dallas.
In Dallas.
Did you meet him?
Different.
No, he wasn't there when I was there. And one of the guys I was doing the show with.
I never met him.
I never met him. Perfect. Well done. Well done, Changs.
David, he goes, how big's your studio? I heard Thick Boy's cool. Yeah, it's cool. So you see where like your little like coffee area is? He goes, yeah. I go, to the Bentley? He goes, yeah, it's about that big. He's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Theirs is like, you're talking 40-foot ceiling. Nuts,
Wow.
dude. Nuts.
Fuck.
So impressed.
That's really cool.
Glenn Beck is my North Star now. I mean, it's nuts. Oh, dude.
And,
you
and
see
the
his
left
setup?
seems to be pushing more people in that direction.
You see his setup?
Are we the left?
Mind blowing.
What?
Are we the left? It doesn't anything to do with politics now. It's just people making fun of him. So like Brian's going to go to, well, Brian's on Crowder, right?
Yeah.
Is Schaub angling for a Glenn Beck, the Blaze thing where he's like, gonna do like a conservative bit?
Best brains, B. You know, I didn't even think about like career opportunities here. I would say no. Maybe he's just really like hard about it. He's like, fuck yeah, boner alert. You know what I mean?
Alert. He just likes the success that Glenn Beck apparently has.
Glenn Beck's probably like, what is Brendan Schaub doing in my studio when I'm not there?
He doesn't know who he is.
Yeah, nobody
He just
knows
thinks
who
he's
you
some
are.
guy. Glenn's just like a really nice guy. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is my studio. What are you doing? What are we doing here?
What are we doing? Glenn Beck confirmed homeless, dude.
Never seen like it.
Wow.
I call my girl. I'm like, if I ever got Glenn Beck's money, I would build the exact same studio. I would call whoever the engineers are, like, build it just like Glenn Beck's.
Wow. Jesus.
Nuts.
Jesus, I'm not sure that's not sure that's the appropriate response to someone telling you they have a big studio.
Well, they're making steps towards progress, though. Not to mention the numbers.
Yeah,
no
one's
gay
gay,
jokes.
nothing about black digs.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, I was very excited for this one. It's posted by Papiuero
Yes, I love it.
1998.
Nice.
Dog, the state of Korea is 2 days ahead of us.
That sounds good.
Yo, you're gonna love this, dude.
Netflix.
I want to watch this 30 times. It's a really small video.
It's small, yeah, like they uploaded it wrong, but anyways,
trust me,
thank
it's
him.
very well worth it.
Thank him.
It's gonna take like 15 seconds to get to the good part, but watch.
Okay.
We're doing our first ever night on the town in Korea.
Korea's badass, man.
Yeah.
Korea's awesome. It's so technologically advanced.
So this marketplace is so dope. There's tons of places out there.
Are
to
they
eat
2 days
whatever you
ahead
want.
of us?
One day.
You did it again.
Places out there.
2 days ahead of us?
What the? What is he? Why does he keep doing this? Australia is 7 days ahead. Korea is now 2 days ahead. Why are all these countries so far ahead of us?
That's what he's
What are
asking
we
himself,
doing
dude.
here, dude?
Yeah.
America sucks. We need to like work harder. We get that work ethic so we can get on the same page as Korea and Australia.
It has to be a bit, right? There's no way he thinks that.
I don't know, but shout out to the Australian cats. Shout out to the Korean cats.
Yes.
Thank them.
Oh,
Cheers.
Meow, meow, dude.
I don't know why that was good.
All right, so this one's posted by No Cauliflower 4577. It's called Oops with the title I Can't Talk. Let's see.
After a big party.
It's over.
Yes.
If it's over a joke, it could possibly inflate, your ticket sales. But if it's over something
All right.
behavior,
Talking about ticket sales,
okay,
baby.
Marketing geniuses, 4 of them.
You know, audio's king, so this podcast is killing
Let's see.
it.
Okay.
you're finished.
Kind of finished. I mean,
guess it
D'Elia's got like
depends.
2 sold out shows at the Beacon.
Does he?
Yes.
After the
D'Elia. D'Elia. I mean, he's still doing a sold out.
Did
theater.
something? Whoa!
Really?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, his fans don't care. Now listen, and it sounds like
He sold out
did
4
that.
shows at a middle school too, which I
he's
thought was a little weird. But
he's what you call Black Friday shopper. He shows up a little too early to the store. You're like
saying it's so
very bad.
there's definitely an overcorrection, but as long as we can realize it's an overcorrection,
That's what we got to do now.
But
we should be.
Sucks
I think
for the guy who gets corrected.
I think all I'm saying is, and this is going to sound preachy, but like, get just as angry as the dudes who are maybe still touring and selling out 2 shows at the Beacon.
I'm very angry at that.
People are angry
Who
at
that
that guy.
show? You know who is going to that show? Ironically,
Who?
ladies.
Giannis.
We got some ladies in the crowd tonight.
Giannis Papas. He'll light you up, B.
Yeah.
Well, I'm opening.
Not a neat and clean world. I'm opening.
The boy's mother ended up finding it.
Finding it? What do you mean? The snapshot goes away, right? How they?
He probably saved it. You can screen record, take screenshots.
Special time.
You got to know that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
That clip is so blockbuster.
I mean, that's one of the most epic moments in podcast history.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
When it comes to like epic moments, T-Fat K has a lot of them, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why there's like 100,000 of them or whatever.
Niedermeyer.
Hardworking guys.
Yeah.
The kitchen is always open.
Yeah.
You think it's closed, but then they come out with a dish. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, shout out to all the diddler hate. I don't know
Diddler
what else to
stuff
say.
is funny.
Yeah. It's kind of redundant at a certain point, but also that's the only way that he's going to get in trouble is if people keep talking about it. I don't think anything lawful is going to happen, right?
I don't know anything about that, B.
Me neither.
We discussed the podcast here.
You're right. And you know what? I'm ridiculous. All right. So this one's posted by Max Powerbike. It's called Casey Affleck pleading with Bappa to stop fighting. He had tears in his eyes. Let's see.
And he found out I was a fighter, and he had tears in his eyes and was telling me to stop fighting.
Who?
Casey Affleck.
Wow.
He's like, you don't need to do this, man.
Yeah.
You have so much going for you. You're a smart kid. I see you around.
He's a smart kid. Aren't they the same age? How old is Casey Affleck? Is he
You
like
want me to look it
60
up?
years old?
Let me try to find
Listen, you're a smart kid. He's giving a speech like in Good Will Hunting. Every time I turn on the UFC, I hope you're not there.
Let's see. Casey Affleck age.
Let's check it out.
How old is he?
You are a numbers guy, so.
Fucking shit. I think it's
Gotta
40.
make it bigger.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me see here. 47.
Okay, well, then that's more. I mean, 47, 39. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid.
But if you're a kid when the other person's born, you can't call them kid, right?
Yeah, I think you can. I think he did. Well, he didn't really.
I'm a
This
numbers guy.
conversation didn't happen. There's no chance.
All right, let's go to the next clip. That one was just a nice little
That was
shot
fun.
of
It was a good
adrenaline.
dish. Like I was saying.
This one's posted by Chris 25TX. Great story, B. Never happened though.
Another one. 2 stories that didn't happen.
I hope he's the one that says it didn't happen though.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I'm there, I don't know, like a year ago. And I do the meet and greets after the shows.
Sure.
And this guy comes up. He has like slick back, silver hair, dope ass suit. Nobody wears shows to my, suits to my show.
Yeah. I remember this clip. No one wears shows. And then he talks about the guy, the car guy.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember this clip.
It is a classic.
Yeah.
It's a spicy old dish.
Nobody wears shows to my suits.
Perfect.
Bro, if you would just say that and continue the thing, greatest comedian ever, dude. George Carlin level.
If he did it on purpose, he's smart.
It's just, I'm like, what the fuck's happening there? And he's talking to me, and he goes, "You're a car guy, right?" I go, "Yeah, big car guy." And he goes, "Oh, what's your favorite?" And I go, my favorite car ever made is a GT2 RS. He goes, "Oh, those are cool." I go, "Yeah." And he goes, you ever driven one?" I go, "Yeah, I own it, man. It's my favorite car. I'm never getting rid of it." He goes, "You ever driven a Ferrari?" "You had a Ferrari, his front engine, though." And I'm talking about it. I go, "Not my favorite, man." He goes, "That's a shame." And I go, "Yeah, they're cool, though. But, I'd rather have a Porsche." He goes, "Oh, cool, man." And I go, "But, I'm waiting to get on the list. I heard it's like a 10-year waiting list." He goes, "Yeah, it's fucking tough, man." I go, "All right, say less, dude." He leaves. Again, I asked him.
I just think, what is the percentage that the CEO of Ferrari or whatever this guy is said, "Say less, dude"?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, I would say there's no way this interaction happened.
Yeah, that's also true. I'm being redacted.
But yeah, there's no chance he said say less.
I love the idea of the CEO being just using weird Gen Z shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know. Porsche's kind of mid, dude.
Yeah.
Period T. I can get you on there because you understand the assignment, Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah.
None of this happened.
Yeah, my family secured the bag with Ferrari. Now it's mine.
Yeah.
Be on that list, I don't know, 7 years ago. I'm driving down somewhere in San Diego. My brother's in the car, and we're in my Bronco, and I get a call.
We were getting it out the mud,
He's trying to get on the list, but he was on it 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And did I understand? I wasn't listening the whole time.
Let me go back a little bit. Let's see.
He leaves. Again, I asked to be on that list, I don't know, 7 years ago. I'm driving down somewhere in San Diego. My brother's in the car, and we're in my Bronco, and I get a call. And they go, "Hey, it's Ferrari North America. You got allocated a Ferrari. You got pushed to the front of the line. You got allocated a Ferrari." That guy was the head of Ferrari North America, and he was the biggest fan. He was just a big fan
of Schaub. No way, dude.
Maybe he was a fan of his UFC fighting.
He's a homeless cat.
Or he's a homeless cat.
He's like me and you. Like he loves like the absurdity of Schaub.
Yeah.
He's a fan like we're fans.
Bro, if I had access to a Ferrari, like an extra one, and I could give it to Schaub, I would.
That would be the perfect way to sort of make up for us like ribbing him.
Yeah.
Because I assume if he knows about us, he's sort of unhappy with some of the things we do.
Troll defenders.
He wants some people to beat us up.
Yeah.
So I would say like, listen, like I understand that, you think I'm blockbusting and a lot of stuff I do is out of pocket.
Oh yeah.
But I got a Ferrari for you.
Yeah.
Does that squash it? Can we be?
How'd you get the Ferrari? Out the trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The CEO of North America is a big fan of Tebo's. He called me up. He was like, we put you to the front of the line because 7 times a week we watch.
But the only thing that throws me off is that he tried to get on it's like, bro, you probably can get on the list. Just throw a deposit down, right?
I don't know. I have no idea how that works, but yeah, maybe anybody can get on the list. You might have to throw some kind of deposit, like you said.
What's the percentage of the likelihood of it happening, that whole interaction?
30%?
Good.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
30%. All right, let's go to the next one. This one probably definitely happened.
Okay.
All I do is lie to you. Yet again, dude. He's coming through, dude. He's just in his mom's basement, dude, just scrolling, bro. Watching all the shows.
Absolutely.
This one says Sklob goes over the Thick Boy Squad break. Did we already watch this one? Or no?
I don't know.
He says he went nowhere, but he was somehow grinding. Okay, let's see. I think I already watched this.
What's up, fam? Monday morning, we are back. The whole Thick Boy team went on a little vacation last week. I didn't. I was here. Casey was here. Chin was in Tokyo.
Motherland. No, damn it. Not Tokyo.
Do you think there is a chance that he's like? Do you think he's happy he like didn't do the European tour?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is he kind of like it's kind of like another hit to his ego?
Well, I say yeah, I think so too quickly, but because I see it both ways.
Yeah.
On the one hand, if you look at his stand-up, traditionally he hates being home with the Mexican and the kids. You know, he feels trapped because he's always like Nina Fauci, Nina Delta.
I mean, there's hot
and all that.
Cheetos everywhere.
Hot Cheetos everywhere.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, going to Europe is a big trip.
Yeah.
You gotta be all over the place and
Get
it's a lot
vaccinated.
of work. You gotta get vaccinated. At any moment, your team could mess up and not know. It doesn't matter if you're in Ireland or Scotland or Denmark, the DA could get recalled.
Yeah.
You never know.
I feel bad because the way he said, like, me, I was just here. It's like, oh, man, you could have been in Europe, bro.
Why was he there? He just did the whole thing by himself? He still did shows?
I don't think he did show. Like, that's what the clip is saying is like he was grinding.
So he's just staying in the studio. Why doesn't he spend it with his family?
I don't know. Maybe like game planning. You know what I mean?
I thought he wanted to show Tiger how to swing or whatever.
Oh, you're right.
I don't know.
Well, that's grinding. That's a grind, baby. You know what I mean?
How dare you?
Dad's number one
Seoul,
grind.
South Korea, man.
Also,
That's
too,
right.
he said like you went to Japan, right? And he's like, Korea.
There you go.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Was it dope?
Yeah, it was amazing.
And the food's good, everything? It's great.
Food's amazing. Just walking around is amazing. Family was great. It was just a beautiful time.
Really?
Yeah.
How long were you out there?
5 days. It takes like a day to get there and a day to get back, so 5 days.
Beast.
Yeah.
Glad you had fun, buddy. Did you feel refreshed? Was it a good break for you?
It was a beautiful break, so thank you for that too. It was
Thank your boss for
It was a
your
beautiful
vacation.
break for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Brian?
That's weird. Is he like a very strict boss or something? I don't thank my boss for vacation. Thank you.
Yeah.
And well, maybe in an email. I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking there.
I mean, it's more of a chin choice than a demand, I think.
Yeah,
His choice was to be like, thank you. Also, they're podcasting, B.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I was watching, yeah, it's true. There's just throwaway lines. But when I was watching it, I was looking at Brendan. I was thinking like he's thinking of a way to say something about it being Asian the whole time, but he couldn't think of one. So he's like,
that's why he's like this. He's like, don't say Asian as shit.
Yeah. He's just like, oh, okay, good. Yeah. You had a good time. That's
He's
good.
thinking like there's so many gay people in Korea.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah. Did you meet Jamal?
And was in Jerusalem or some shit. I don't. He's
Israel
riding camels,
somewhere.
Israel,
Yeah.
some shit. Brian was gone for 10 days. Georgie went back to Chicago to see his mama. He hasn't been back since. Tall George went to Nashville with his brother to do the tight end U thing, which is cool for him. And me and Case were here, baby. Me and Case here grinding, baby. No break
Guys
for
being
us.
dudes.
Case played golf, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. Golf and work, man. That's what we do, daddy.
Daddy.
Well, impressed that he had a memory to memorize all where people were. So good for him there.
Yeah. Best brains.
Was
for the
that
arts.
with or without Kratom?
Oh.
Did Kratom help him out there?
Maybe a little bit of alpha brain.
Alpha Brain on it, all that stuff.
But no, yeah, I'm glad they're back in the studio. We were kind of worried ourselves that the break was going to go prolonged.
Yeah. We need him out there making content for us to watch and be entertained.
We need more classic dishes.
True.
And I think they're on their way, dude.
Good. I hope so.
Let's see this one. This one's posted by Max Powerbike again. It's called Schaub getting wrecked on Comedy Central by Megan Gailey for his shitty takes on Game of Thrones.
Hilarious. Remember I asked Megan to be on the show at that wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did she say yeah?
She did, but I never followed through on it.
I do like this renewed Game of Thrones hate.
There is.
That is fun. We're like discussing it again. And the last season, I love Game of Thrones. The last season was truly terrible. And I do think it's fun that the country came together and finally agreed on something.
That is.
I disagree.
Oh.
Hot take coming in. Let's see.
I want to like you. I like season 8.
I want to like you. Don't start like that, dude.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
I mean, let's be honest, though. This is a fresh fit, dude.
This is probably the best I've seen him dressed.
He's got the brown jacket, the watch right there. Big
Fairly
dick.
normal. Big dick. He's got his beans of cheese.
Yeah.
He's got his beans of cheese.
Beans, cheese. Yeah. This is a fresh fit.
Though everyone hates on it. I think people are just mad that the series ended, and all the nerds are like, I wish I could do it better. Khaleesi.
I think you're stupid.
Boner alert.
Dang.
Wow.
Megan Gailey light you up, B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
I don't like the brutes
the fight scene.
nerds.
The fight scene. The darkness.
No,
Pause it. One fight scene. What is he talking about?
I think he's talking about the last fight scene with the White Walkers.
Oh, okay.
No. There wasn't a particular thing. It just was like you were watching it being like, oh, this isn't good.
She's right.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. No lies detected.
Yeah.
And I can't like pinpoint a thing, but I do think that there are stupid people that did love it. And
oh my God, dude.
You're getting annihilated. He's so I feel bad saying stupid again because she said it so many times.
Yeah.
But his brain is so small that he doesn't realize what's going on right now.
He's thinking to himself, comedy. It's hitting him in the face.
She's a real comedian and he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what happens.
Yeah. Let's see.
For you and them, I'm happy that you found your little simple TV show.
They were just turning you off, bro. Oh, really, dude?
Whoa. Oops.
Wow, dude.
Moron. I mean, it's an indefensible position. For most people, I would think to say it's good. And that fight scene with the White Walkers was terrible.
Yeah, dude.
Arya comes and stabs him with a knife. Give me a break, dude.
I mean, at the risk of sounding like Schaub, the night watch, or I'm trying not to sound like Schaub, but that fight scene was the best part of the season.
Maybe, but it was horrible.
The season sucked, though.
The best part of something that's that awful.
I'll cut that part out. Just kidding. All right, so this one's posted by KRC366. It's called Take a Trip Down Memory Lane to an All-Time Favorite of Mine. Let's see what this is.
Like, they have shootings all the time, dude. It's the best mall. They have like fire kicks from the sneakerhead. He's like,
is this the throat splitter thing? The shitter throat splitter, the mall thing, the shootings all the time. Yeah,
I think so.
This is it.
Oh, okay.
This is where shitter throat splitter came from.
Let's see.
It's dangerous there. We looked it up, and there's all these shootings every week. But we go, whatever it takes to get the sneakers. So me and the squad, the Thick Boy squad, go there.
Me and the squad.
Didn't happen. What? You went to a mall that has all these shootings to get shoes?
Yeah.
What?
Let's see.
And there's like gangsters in there. There's metal detectors everywhere. There's fucking.
What kind of fucking mall is this, bro?
Lit. I wish I could remember the name. This mall was nutsos. The security, dude. Everybody has fucking AR-15s. Like nuts.
What?
Dude.
At a mall?
At a mall. I go up to
the only place I've seen dudes with AR-15s or machine guns at a mall is in Mexico.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's not a true story. Rogan is high out of his mind, and he likes that Brennan is so funny. He's like a dog or a little kid saying crazy shit. So this is the appeal for Rogan, I think.
Yeah.
If I put myself in his mind, he's like, what'd you say, Brennan?
Yeah.
Dude, when we have Brennan over, he says these outlandish stories that make no sense, but we all laugh because he's like we're doing right now.
Yeah. You're right, dude.
Yeah.
Toe is the first homeless cat, dude.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The guy, he was a fan, and he was like, "Oh, what's up, B-Shop? What you doing here, man?" I go, "What's up, man?" I go, hey, why do you guys have AR-15s? He goes, "Oh, dude, last week they were cutting throats in the bathroom."
That would be such a wild thing for a cop to say to some like person that walks up to them.
Yeah.
Oh, last week, dude, they were cutting throats in the bathroom. Say less, B. He's like doing weird Schaubisms too.
Yeah. They went into the restroom and understood the assignment. They cut throats, B.
Yeah. Not didn't happen.
I go, what? He was, they're cutting throats in the bathroom. I go, what the fuck is, oh, dude, every week there's something popping here. It usually happens right outside Nordstrom, so don't go out Nordstrom's. Like, holy fuck.
So they have a
You got the Off-White Jordan 5?
Does it happen in the bathrooms or at the Nordstrom?
You're safe at Macy's, is what he's saying, essentially.
Neighborhood in the mall, that's the bad neighborhood?
Yeah.
Nordstrom's is the bad neighborhood in the mall?
The mall is.
Don't go by Nordstrom's.
They're cutting throats in the bathroom.
He's kind of, his voice there is mimicking Brian a little bit.
Yeah.
They're cutting throats in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of shit. Like that's a joke delivery to him.
They're cutting throats in the bathroom. I mean, if a cop told you like, oh, by the way, that bathroom over there, they're cutting a lot of throats in there. You're going to try to find another bathroom, right?
Right. And what shoe store is he?
Yeah. Nordstrom's shoes, like, I don't know about that.
Dog buzz, no.
Your boy's still in the bathroom.
That's so dumb.
Jesus.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
But so I couldn't, there's like, it's tough out there. It's different than LA. Like,
It's tough.
I look different. I'm a bigger dude. I'm not fucking Shaquille O'Neal, but I look different. I'm wearing what I'm wearing now. I'm walking through with some dope sneakers.
I'm a big dick.
Even he's like this. He's like, fuck, why do I keep saying that? He's like, why am I telling this story?
This is the story sucks.
But I'll tell you what, though, dude, if I could go on Joe Rogan and just make up a bunch of stories, that would be fucking dope.
you would?
Yeah. And I'll try it to last 3 hours. You know what I mean? That'd be sick.
I know he'd have a lot to talk about with Schaub if I went on.
Yeah.
I don't think he would want that.
No, I don't want that.
And these like gangsters out there staring at me. And I'm like, oh man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. These guys are eyeballing me. And my buddy, Justin Elliott, who's from Atlanta, he's been there a ton of times. He goes, no, dude, this is the gay area. They don't want to fight you. They want to.
So how do you mix that up, dude? How do you go from shitting throat splitting to, no, they just fuck each other in the restroom?
Yeah, it does not make sense at all. So is the security guard wrong? They don't kill people, but his friend Justin is right. There's like a gay bathroom in the mall, or are they different? One bathroom is like you could get killed. The other one you're gonna have gay sex.
Yeah,
like this mall doesn't sound good for a straight man.
I think maybe he did. Maybe he did absorb all this information, but now it's coming out through his mouth, and so we're confused.
It would really suck to be gay in that mall because you'd be like walking through. You go there, maybe you're trying to hook up, and then you get your throat cut.
Yeah, like you think that's the right bathroom, but it's actually the Nordstrom's bathroom.
And also it'd be very confusing because somebody would grab you and you'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Or maybe if that's what you're and then you're dead.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. What are we doing here?
Yeah, what are we
Why is there a knife? Yeah. What's going on?
Fuck you.
There's a gay area of the mall?
Yeah. Well, no, that mall attracts like a lot of gay
does the mall have a gay neighborhood as well as a bad neighborhood?
Probably, dude. It's the Wild West out there, man.
Really?
Yeah, dirty South, dude.
Is that crazy?
This mall is nuts.
So they thought
Joe does not believe this. Yeah. What percentage of the story do you think Joe believes? I'm going 5%.
I think maybe too. This is another point that Brendan Schaub probably heard about this mall in Atlanta that was insane. From some other podcast that he listens to.
Yeah, he just stole it.
And so he was like, oh, these are the things that I would think are insane. Like one bathroom, you're getting fucked and sucked by dudes. Another bathroom, you're getting your throat split.
Dude, this is the reason. Do you see that clip of Matt Rife saying he doesn't like Atlanta, touring there? This is the reason.
Oh, yeah,
the mall. He's like, dude, I mean, listen, it has nothing to do with the crowd. There's just a mall there where you get fucked or killed.
Yeah, Matt Rife is a huge fan of Brendan Schaub.
Oh, you were down... fuck.
Well, that's my thing. I'm like, dude, these guys keep
look at him with his fashion sense.
Dude, they were
manicured beard.
Yeah, I was like, dude, these guys keep looking.
Yeah, a little bit. You are right. He is the first homeless guy.
Yeah, he's the first homeless guy.
He's trolling a little bit, talking a little smack. He's like, this story is clearly not real, and you dress like an idiot.
Dope shoes.
Dope shoes. Not
They want to fight. He goes, no. They want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, okay.
Well, that's better. It's safer.
Better than killing me, yeah.
Safer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were an ass out there. Atlanta don't fuck.
I love it, dude.
Oh,
Joe's funny.
That's hardcore. All right, let's do one more clip because we're running out of space here on the recording.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's end it off with this one here. It's posted by Man in a Coat. Well, first of all, what did you think about that? I mean, we kind of like talked about it while the clip was happening, but
right. I mean, it was great.
I pray for Joe's and Brendan's relationship. Maybe it's going through a tough time right now, but I wanted to get back to that special time.
Yeah, I hope not. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not. They're like, he's not at the mothership. I mean, it must be annoying to sort of deal with Schaub's craziness.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're probably friends still.
They're friends.
Unless he did something we don't know about.
Like, Joe is the best person to bounce these fake stories off of, dude.
Yeah, he gets high and he laughs.
He just like, he believes it until he doesn't kind of thing.
I don't know if he ever believes it, but maybe he does.
Well, okay. I went to the mall. Do you believe me?
Yes.
I had to go to the restroom. Do you believe me?
Oh, yeah.
They're slitting throats in that restroom. Do you believe me?
No.
Yeah.
See,
he believes it. But he rides that wave of like that bell curve of believing him for a little while. And then until he's making this face where he's totally in disbelief. You know what I mean?
don't know what a bell curve is.
Oh, like I don't know. I don't either. I'm shocked, dude. I'm redacted, dude. Anyways, we want to see more Schaub on JRE, dude.
Absolutely. 7 times a week.
All right, so this one's posted by Man in a Coat. It's
That's
called
a great name.
Joe Rogan calls into the pod. Look how excited Bappa is. Probably the second time they spoke that day. I don't know what that last part means. Let's see.
Right? Because I'm the man. I'm the man of the house.
That's her. That's the police. That's Joe Rogan.
What?
Joe Rogan called me.
Let me talk.
I love him.
Let's get back to the program, you nut lovers.
How famous is Joe Rogan? Oh, by the way, my friend who just called me, I'm in.
What? They're trying to shadow ban us, dude.
You've seen it
getting
live.
shadow banned right now.
That's messed up.
Let's see if we can play
Because
this.
Joe Rogan called in, they shut down our show.
Let's see.
That's Joe Rogan.
What?
Joe Rogan called me.
Let me talk.
I love him.
Let me talk.
All right, we'll pause. Now let's get back to the program, you nut lovers.
How famous is Joe Rogan? Oh, by the way, my friend who just called me, I'm in.
Well, whatever. I mean, it's clear that YouTube is shadow banning us there.
Reddit, dude.
Then it's because of our connection to this, to Reddit and, well, not to Reddit, actually, to Schaub himself.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Well, the last clip wouldn't play. So
that's it. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Later.